Hello and welcome to Sassi Talks. This is the series where we will be bringing you tips for positive lifestyle choices. And we're going to be speaking to a whole range of experts in the fields of psychology, psychiatry, neuroscience, and authors, leaders, people in various fields who have got a lot of experience on how we can live better, more healthier, more vibrant, more rewarding, more satisfying lives. And this can be achieved in multiple ways. And through this series, we are going to be bringing you those tips, those tricks on how you can achieve this, just this, and become your most authentic self. There we go. Was that authentic? Sort of. Authentic. Your most authentic self. So my name is Savahna Nightingale. I am the host for this series, and I've been working in broadcast for a number of years, many years, too many years for me to tell you. I've worked with the BBC, BBC World Service, BBC News, Sky, ITV, Channel 4, and multiple production houses in between, both in front and behind the camera, as well as presenting and producing for numerous ethnic media platforms, both in the UK and internationally, and hosting events both live and pre-record all over the world. So I've been doing it for a while, but nothing gives me more pleasure and I find more satisfying than producing and presenting content which gives back to multiple audiences in multiple ways, males to females, to people of all ages, all backgrounds, all walks of life. We can all benefit in many ways when it comes to improving ourselves, improving our health, improving our well-being. And this series is designed to do just that. About a year ago, I woke up one morning. It was literally a week to today, a year ago. I woke up and I couldn't smell, I couldn't taste anything. I was aching from top to toe. I had migraines, I had chest pains, I had body aches, I was fatigued. You know exactly where I'm going with this. Yes, I got the vid. And after about 10 days of suffering, I was a lot better, but I was diagnosed shortly after that with post-viral chronic fatigue syndrome, which basically meant that I couldn't get out of bed for much more than about 10 minutes of each day. Anything that I tried to do, if I tried to push myself, if I tried to have a shower and make a cup of tea and some breakfast, that was all of a sudden too many activities for one day, and I was setting myself back in my recovery. And anybody who knows me well knows I'm a busybody and I really don't have time for fatigue. I literally don't have time this week. There's no space in my diary next week, the week after. There's just no room for it. No time, not enough time. In fact, if you know anybody selling time, then please let me know. I will pay a good price for anybody selling time. I really need a bit more of that in my life. And so here we are. And a consultant that I had over the course of last year gave me a very good piece of advice. And she said, to really, really push your recovery forward, if that's what you really want to do, you need to find 20 minutes a day, which is giving back to other people. Really? Okay. Because through the act of giving and doing for others, you are actually healing and rewarding yourself at the same time. And there was the beginning of Sassi Talks, something that I had always dreamt that I would do, that I would be involved in a program that actually gives back. And here I was being presented with this opportunity to do exactly that at a time when I felt at my absolute worst. And I have to be honest, having spent almost a year in bed, it's really nerve-wracking for me to be back out here doing this. I've doubted myself. I haven't thought that I could just get back into the mix and doing what I was doing. And sometimes you have to just throw yourself into it at the deep end and not worry about what you can't achieve and just focus on what you potentially can achieve. And that that will get you some way, certainly a little bit of the way anyway, and then from there you can wing it or whatever it is that you need to do. But no, we are here to deliver insightful content to as many people as we can, and I have to say, it really is a silver lining at the end of a year of absolute hell. And if I'm honest, I'm not 100% better, and those of you who know me well will be able to tell that Savahna is still recovering a little bit. But that's okay, because through this recovery journey we're also going to learn and discover multiple things and how we can heal ourselves, and I'll use myself as a guinea pig in all of this. So I want to thank the incredible team that I've been working with, the great students that have been with us from the IOPPM, which is the Institute of Psychiatry, Psychology and Neuroscience at King's College London. We've had some great students who have come through the university. We've had the wonderful Tian and Beth and Abbas, who have been instrumental to this production process, as well as the fabulous Tamara. We've had Malika and Caroline, who I've known for many years, and they've all been very, very instrumental to this process and program. And not least our fabulous production team, Rakeem, who is on multiple aspects of camera and editing and all in between. So a really incredible team that we've been working with, and I want to thank all of you, as well as my friends and my families who have supported me and been patient, most importantly, to everything that I've been doing and towards me. And yes, Mom, you get a little shout out. Mom always needs a shout out. My immediate family as well, and my son Jago. I just want to thank all of you. A couple of years ago, I actually started a master's in neuroscience, and I was accepted at King's College London. And there's something that I realized very early on in my studies, which is that we really are powerhouses of potential. We have so much potential untapped that we rarely realize. And my hope is, together on this journey, we will begin to unleash some of that potential, recognize it, and really do what we can to be the best versions of ourselves. I'll just tell you that my background is actually, my heritage is Ghanaian, Italian and English. And in Ghana, they talk about using a borrowed name. And actually, Sassi in this context is a borrowed word, where we are, in our context, we are referring to it as that ability to unleash that inner you, that inner power, that inner vavavoom, that thing that gives you life, that bluebird, that part of you that is so often hidden and caged within. Well, we are going to bring it out. We're going to give it some light, some love and some inspiration, and send you back out there on your journey to whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, and give you the best support and love that we possibly can. So unleash your inner sass. I look forward to sharing this journey with you, and to the next episode of Sassi Talks. I'll see you soon.